Alright, what's up, guys? It's like 7:45 on Saturday. It's my third week in a row working all 6 days, and I literally drove here from work, so you can imagine I'm pretty tired, but I'm gonna go do this hike real quick so that I can continue my streak of doing something awesome every week. It says it's a medium difficulty hike, medium to hard, with an average time of 2.5 hours this time of year. Expected time 3 to 4, something like that. I don't know. So I'm gonna try and do it in 2. Try and beat the record. Probably not gonna bring the new setup, because this is the parking lot for this hike. There's probably enough people on there that I don't need to bring anything. So, yeah. It's really pretty. It's pretty hard. Can't lie. I'm not done. I'm going up there. But this trail's pretty popular. And there was like a spot where you could go up and around this mountain that I'm on now. Or you could just go straight up over it. And I saw some kids going straight up. So now the result of me beating them is that I am wasted with some more mountain to climb. But this part is pretty flat up on the saddle, so I should be able to get some BPMs back. I'm currently 10 minutes in though and can see the final destination, so I think we're on track. Taking another breather, and the views behind me are crazy. There's another mountain range over there past the ocean. There she is. There's Old Glory. Pretty nuts. About 20 minutes, give or take. That was really hard. Definitely a medium difficulty hike, but when you do it that fast, it's more of a hard intensity. Look at this back range though. Hang on, there we go. See the river down there. Super pretty. All right, next step is to go right there. All right, so I just ran down the summit. I didn't run down the scramble section. I just made sure I got out of there with 2 knees intact, because I know how valuable my knees are, and they're not worth the 5 minutes I would shave from taking it a little bit faster. And these trail running shoes are fantastic, but the only thing they aren't great at is kind of loose fill downhill. To be fair, I don't know if anything is good at loose fill downhill, but there's a squirrel. But yeah, as soon as I catch my breath, I'm gonna start running down towards the parking lot and hopefully crush the average time here of 2.5 hours. Right now, I am at about 40 minutes, give or take. I did go to the bathroom after I said 7:45, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do it in 40. We'll see. All right, 38 minutes total running time, total hiking time, and spent like 5 minutes up on the summit. So we're looking at 8:30 now. I just summited a mountain and back in 40 minutes after 70 hours of work this week. What'd you do this week? Just kidding. I just said that because it's gonna make good shorts content. But yeah, I got some thoughts that went through my head as I did this that I want to share when I get back to the spot. But that will probably be, I'm about 10 minutes away from home right now, which is crazy that something like this is that close. And then I got a shower ahead of me, which I highly am looking forward to. And then you should see me with a creamy in hand, and hopefully in better shape than right now. All right, this is probably gonna be my shortest video ever, but that's okay. It's been a really long week, and I feel like the longer the week is, the shorter the video is. So here we are. But I just thought I'd share some of the things I was thinking about as I went on that little trail run. I guess to provide more detail, it was the trail was only about, it was almost exactly 3 miles, so a little 5K. So and only like 1,500 feet of elevation. So honestly, pretty mid time. I feel like if I was a cross country runner, I would be ashamed of the time I ran it in. But it was a fun trail. I will probably be doing it again just because it's so accessible. But anyway, as I was getting to the top though, there's just like, anytime you do like a mountain summit, even if it's like short or far, like it doesn't matter. There's just always that like one part where you're like at the saddle, or you're at the part that's kind of like the plateau before the climb to the top, to the summit. And it just stinks every time. It does not matter like how long or short or tall like the mountain is. Like there's just that part right before the summit that you just want to quit so bad. And I'm thinking in my head like all these things, like, you know, I could just like turn around. I don't even have to post this week. Like, worked a long week. It's totally understandable. The only like thing making me post is my desire to try and do something cool every week. And like honestly, the view at the top, not that different. But as I like had all those voices in my head, all those thoughts, immediately I drew like the comparison to like Nehemiah in the Bible. I'm studying that part of the Old Testament right now, um, thinking like Ezra and stuff, and um, and Nehemiah was like getting called down by these people, like uh, just come down, like it's not even worth it, like a fox would knock over your wall or whatever, like it doesn't matter. And he's just like, I'm doing a great work, I cannot come down. And that's just kind of like what was resonating through my head was like, um, it's important to me mentally that I follow through with the things that I commit to do, um, even if I bite off more than I can chew, because it's like it's important to like develop that self-trust that comes from like following through with the things that you tell yourself you're going to do. And to me that's like a really important work. And literally I could not come down. I was like, I need to get to the top of this thing. And I don't know, I guess I feel like we all have like these different things, different challenges. I'm sure that this week looks drastically different for everybody in their own lives and stuff. And we all have like things that we're trying to do, things that we're trying to accomplish. And so I just encourage everyone that like when the going gets tough, when you're on hour 65 and you realize that you still have 5 more hours of a concrete pour to go in your 70-hour week, just remember that like you're almost there. Just push through. Like you're doing a great work. Don't come down now. Like it's time to follow through, and it's time to honestly get help from God. Like personally, that'd be my advice. Like I know not everyone believes in a higher power or whatever, but for me, like the difference between quitting when the going gets really tough and being successful is really just I've put it all on the table, and I know that God is going to make up the difference. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the views without having to run up the mountain or anything. I thought it was really pretty, but to be honest, I think my average heart rate was probably like 190, 200 after hiking that like first hill that turns out you can just go around. So yeah, anyway, peace out.